Okay, day 7. Um, so the good news is my cold is a lot better. I'm actually feeling much better than I was yesterday. So fast is doing its job, and my immune system is faster, and all that's great. So it's really late right now, so this video probably won't be very long. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it probably pretty short. But um, one downside is I am very cold today because of the cost of living increase and the cost of energy increase in the UK. We like to keep our house just a little bit cooler, and in the wintertime, oh, that's really hard. So one of the things I love about fasting in the summer, especially when it's really hot, is that when everybody's like melting, you are just like cool and you feel great. So fasting can be more fun in the summer than it is in the colder months for that reason. Because from now until I complete my fast, I'm going to be cold quite often, probably. So, like, you probably can't see it. No, you can't. I was going to say my fingertips look slightly like the beds of my fingers are starting to look slightly on the purple side to me. That one you can almost a little. And so that's just that, I just need to get warm. So I've got an electric blanket. I'm not using it right at this moment, but I do have a heater blowing on me. So yeah, I'm okay. It's been kind of an emotional day for me today. Um, yeah, so with work, and I just ended up, I got really annoyed about something that somebody did, and it just was really, really hard for me to move past that. And so I'm in the process of that, but anyway, so yeah, today is a little bit emotional. I found myself feeling a little emotional. One thing I wanted to say about fasting, and I probably have been remiss to not mention it until now, but one of the things about fasting that is amazing is that there is actually a spiritual breakthrough very often that will happen when you fast, because I think that the reason is because the barriers that are in me, fasting disarms those things somehow and just positions my spirit to more easily hear what God would say to me. The other reason why I think I've probably not been suffering very much is that what I do when I start my day every day is I say something like, I close my eyes and put my hands out in front of me, and I just say something like, Jesus, I invite you into my day today, and I want to be in full communion with you, and that my life would feed on who you are. And ask that you would help me to, just walk this day and show me what you want to show me and break through the things you want to break through in my life, and just help me. And even just doing that just for a second, I just felt immediately just sort of transported into that spiritual zone. So I really encourage you to, if you're thinking about doing a fast, think about trying to connect with Jesus while you're fasting, whether or not you're a Christian. And just like close your eyes, and if you don't know Jesus at all, you've never encountered him before, you never had that experience, then I would encourage you when you're fasting, close your eyes, maybe put your hands out in front of you and just say something like, Jesus, if you're there, if you have something for me to experience, if you want to show me who you are, then I want to open myself up to that. And just position yourself to do that kind of thing, and then see if you can just wait a couple of minutes in that space and just invite him to reveal himself, and you'll begin to feel like, well, I believe you will, you'll begin to feel that love connection, and you might begin to see stuff in your imagination or behind your eyes. You might begin to feel things in your emotions. So I just wanted to encourage you with that. So if you've got I thought about it because had kind of a irritating situation with somebody tonight. So because of that, I just thought, you know what, I should mention this whole spiritual aspect because I don't think I've done that yet. So credit where it's due. I definitely feel like, Jesus and the Holy Spirit, Spirit of God, has been really helping me with, not being too hungry. And also just like my energy levels have been amazing. Like I'm doing everything that I can with the electrolytes and all that stuff that I've talked to you guys about already. But also, He is feeding my spirit. And so that is also sustaining my body. Jesus actually said that man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from God. So there's this element of tuning your spirit to His presence, to His voice, that actually feeds you, right? So try it. See if you can connect with Him. Yeah. So as I said, I'm cold. My energy levels are good. My head cold is going away. I've got a little bit of like feeling blocked up in my ear, and obviously my nose is still like I still feel like I need to blow my nose a lot, and so that's still happening. But generally, I feel better. My cough's almost completely gone. I say that as I'm about to cough, but it's wrapping up. I can feel it, so that's great. So I'm turning the corner with that. Day 8 tomorrow. That's exciting. So yes, I think I've been preparing to do a video about the 10 things that you need to know about water fasting. And so I'm going to be dropping that onto the channel at some point. I probably won't make it one of the series just because I want it to stand alone, like one of the series of 30, but it'll be in the same fasting playlist. So yeah, it'll drop onto the channel soon. And thanks to everybody who's following my journey so far. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you can see how I'm doing as I go through it. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention just before I wrap this up. So I weighed myself this morning, and I'm 14 pounds lighter than I was when I started 7 days ago. So only 7 pounds of that is fat. The rest of that weight will be weight that I will immediately gain back when I stop fasting. Okay, so it's like water, sugars. When you're fasting, at some point, you'll stop going number 2. You'll stop pooping. And that's because there's nothing to come out, right? So obviously most people have like partially digested food that's working its way through your intestines. So for me, I don't. Well, I might still at this point, but I soon won't. And so when that happens, all of that partially processed food actually has a weight, right? Food has a weight. And so anyway, that's also part of the weight loss that you're seeing in that number. So yeah, by the end of this, the total weight loss that I expect to see is somewhere around 45 pounds. And 15 of those pounds I'll gain back probably within the first week, because those 15 pounds weren't fat anyway. So 30, if I fast for 30 days, I'm going to expect to lose about 50 pounds of fat. So that's that. Okay. Thanks everyone for following me. Don't forget to like and share it. If you think it's any good, share it.